if you have a set of data that has an entries that comes in over and over again, so for instance, in this column A to the left, I have a bunch of fictional school names. But if you had this, and you'll notice that there's like, for instance, Northern High School appears more than once. Okay, so something that's coming in where you're getting lots of different ones, and that can come up in a lot of different applications. But the first way you can sort it is by using a unique formula. And if you type in just the formula unique in there, what unique does is it's going to return every point of data that is unique. So it takes out any duplicates. It's a really simple formula. All you have to do is choose the range and then close it off. And then you'll notice right here it's returned the 9 unique school names and taken out any of the duplicates that happen to be in that same set of data. Now, let's say that I wanted to sort this alphabetically. There is a sort formula, and if you type in sort, what you can do, again, this can be very simple. All you have to do is put sort as the formula, select the entire column, and then when you close it off, what that one's going to do is it's going to alphabetize that list. Now, in this case, it keeps all the duplicates because I didn't tell it to take any out. I just told it to sort what was there. So it has alphabetized them, but it's kept all the duplicates in there. If we want to get something that might be more useful, something that is both alphabetized and taken out any duplicates, you can combine the two. You start with the sort formula, then you just add the unique formula right in there immediately after it. You only have to select the data once, so I'm just going to select that column once again, but then you have to close the parentheses twice to close both formulas, both the sort and unique. And what that one's going to do is this is telling it to sort all of the unique instances that it finds there. So once I do that, you'll notice that it has now tailored it down to only those 9 school names again, but now they are in alphabetical order. So this can be a really handy way to get to, a list pared down from being a bunch of different data where it's hard to tell or you have to filter it, and it'll just automatically sort and do those things. Now, for whatever reason you needed to count how many instances things had gone in there, what you can do is you can add here to the column next to this, we'll use a count if formula. Okay, and so if we do a count if formula, we can then choose the same range and say we're going to look at column A. After we do a column there, we're going to change the criterion to match the cell right next to it. So in this case, Central High School. So this is saying count if, look through column A, and then whenever you return whatever's in E1, so in this case Central High School, it's going to give me a number, and it's already showing there that it's counting that twice. And then if I close that off, you'll notice that again now it's done that. It's asking me to autofill. I'm going to go ahead and tell it to do it. And in this case, it's showing there's 2 instances of Central High School, 2 of Eastern, etc. There's only 1 of Southeast. It's the only one in this particular one that I made up that shows up once. And then goes from there. So again, this can be a good way to, if you want to go through and look and say, okay, how many entries are there of this? How many entries of there are this? Without having to go over here and manually count them or sort it and then try to count them down the line or something like that. This can just be an easy formula way to do that.